If you were going to start your own high-adventure base, what would you want? Well, let's start with millions of acres of unspoiled wilderness to explore. Now add thousands of lakes and rivers to be used as a trackless pathway. The land and sky will be the natural home to moose, bear, beaver, birds, and thousands of other animals. The lakes will abound with many species of game fish. Now add the excitement of visiting a neighboring country. This ideal camping experience exists and can be found by qualified scouts and venturers who come to the Northern Tier National High Adventure Base. The Northern Tier program is too big just for one base. 3 separate staging areas offer the canoeists access to some of the finest wilderness areas in North America. The Charles L. Summers National High Adventure Base is located in northern Minnesota, in the heart of the Superior National Forest, 22 miles from the Ely and just 6 miles from the Canadian border. From the Summers Base, you can paddle and portage through the historical Boundary Water Canoe Area Wilderness and the Quetico Provincial Park. The base at Atikokan in Ontario is located on Perch Lake, north of the Quetico Park, and offers access to the park and the Turtle River drainage to the north. The Bizet Base, located near the tiny town of Bizet, Manitoba, 150 miles northeast of Winnipeg. Scouts enter an area with very few people and trophy-level fish. The remoteness provides an opportunity for the really truly adventurous to explore a piece of the vast Canadian wilderness. The Atikokan Provincial Park and the historical Blood Vein River is where the gravel road ends. It's a land of boundless lakes and rushing streams crashing against huge boulders. You've found a true wilderness and a high adventure in canoe country. Naturally, like all national high adventure bases, the Northern Tier welcomes co-adventure crews and their leaders. Treks can be custom designed to last between 6 and 10 days. Our recommendation is for the traditional 10-day trip, if possible. When you arrive at your chosen base, you'll be met by a trained National High Adventure staff member. This staff member is called an interpreter. Their camping skills and a knowledge of the area will be invaluable as you explore this beautiful wilderness. They're also trained and equipped to help you in any emergency should that arise. You'll be busy that first day as you check in, so we suggest that you arrive no later than 3 p.m. that afternoon. You'll receive your orientation, enter issued your equipment, trail food, and plan your route. Your interpreter will help you through all of this process. Sunset will be later than you're used to. The night air is cool and filled with many interesting and unfamiliar sounds. In the distance, you may hear a loon serenading your crew to sleep. The next morning, you break camp and pick up fresh food and any other last-minute items. Then you load your canoe and, for the first time, shove off. You're at long last paddling in canoe country. Now, you may have thought that you were in a remote area before departing, but the longer you paddle, the more you realize that you're entering a truly beautiful wilderness. After the second day, you may go a full day without passing another crew. Years of experience has shown that it's better to have 3 people to a canoe. After the first portage, all doubt is put aside. Portages can be made in only one trip. Now there's plenty of gear to carry, and the portages become an opportunity to show real teamwork as you move quickly between the lakes. Your itinerary may take you across a large lake or through a series of small lakes connected by a stream. Many of these portages that you're using were first used by the Native Americans and then later by the fur traders from eastern Canada. When the Native Americans first came to this area, they found the land rich with animals and fish. They also found many delicious berries. Occasionally, they would celebrate an important event by painting on a sheer rock beside a lake. You may see several of these ancient pictographs on your trek. The fishing is what you've always dreamed it should be. Walleye, northern pike, smallmouth bass, lake trout, and at the Bizet Base, the northern catfish are all waiting just for you. After a full day of paddling, a fresh fish dinner is hard to beat. Just pick some berries and add some rice, and you would think you're having a gourmet meal. But if you stay up late at night, and if the conditions are right, then you may be treated to an awesome light show put on by the Northern Lights. At the Northern Tier, high adventure is not limited to summer canoeing. UPIC is a special cold weather camping program. From the Ely base, venturers and their leaders can learn to cross-country ski, snowshoe, mush a dog sled, or build a snow shelter. More importantly, you'll learn the skills of cold weather camping. and how to be comfortable and have fun camping in cold weather. UPIG helps you become more confident in your abilities and a better all-year camper. The Northern Tier is always looking for qualified staff for both the summer and the winter program. And like all the National High Adventure programs, the Northern Tier is popular and can fill up in a hurry. For additional information and sign up, contact your local National High Adventure coordinator or contact us directly at Registrar, Northern Tier National High Adventure Base, P.O. Box 509, Ely, Minnesota 55731, or call us directly at 218-365-4811.